Hey, you guys. Hey, peeps and peepettes. Shalonda here. Sorry I look like this. I'm actually getting ready to go to the gym. But while I was getting ready, all jokes aside, the Most High told me to hit record. And I wasn't sure why, but, sometimes you just have to be obedient and just do it. And I'm like, what I'm going to do. And when I hit record, and literally what came to me was tell your story. People don't know who you are. They see you. They're curious about you. You stir up a lot of suspense in people, but they don't know you. So let me introduce you to me. A lot of you guys know I sell ROI for a living. Layman term that, I sell return on investment. And to layman term that, I sell real estate for a living. I am a licensed broker associate in the state of Florida, and I've been doing real estate going on 5 years. Took it serious maybe a year and a half ago, right? That's what I do. A lot of you guys that know me personally, and a lot of you guys that know me just a little bit, and some of you guys that don't know me at all, probably don't know I am going through a season of new beginnings. I was in a marriage. Well, first, a relationship of 23 years. We were married for 13 of those years. And within that relationship, I gave birth to our first child at the age of 21. And like I said, we have 8 kids, 5 girls, 3 boys. And in 2022, and the end of 2021 and, 22, I was 38 years old, and I made a decision, a lucrative decision on my own, to walk away from that marriage, right? You're like, how do you walk away from a 23-year relationship? I chose me. That's how. A lot of that, and I'm not bad-mouthing this person, but I was a single mother in that marriage. I was a single woman in that marriage. So I decided to be a better single person, single. So basically I chose me. I chose my own happiness. And that's what is not negotiable, my happiness. But back to the basics. Again, we have 8 beautiful children, which is my motivation a lot of days, because a lot of days, sometimes I be wanting to stay in my bed, balled up in a circle and, being a self-pity party. But that's not who I am. I walk this earth and sometimes I feel alone. I don't have any parents, and I have numerous brothers and sisters, but I only had one brother that we shared the same parents. We have both mother and father. So if I get a little emotional, excuse me, but sometimes I walk this earth and I feel lonely, because the only person that was connected to me is not here. And he used to tell people we were twins and we look so much alike. We didn't act alike, but he was my twin. And, sometimes I feel like, God, you left me here with people that don't see your child, your star, and I feel that's why he told me to hit record, to introduce myself. I kind of grew up in a household where my father used to tell us, you're not grown until you're 40. And for years, 40 was my number, and my siblings can contest that. I often joke, I think when I got to like 34, I used to be like, I'm almost 40, because that was my number based upon how I grew up. And he wasn't speaking in a literal sense, which I came into discovery of that yesterday, talking to a friend. I came to the revelation of he was speaking experience, right? You wasn't grown until you're 40 based upon experience, life experiences. So I began to look at my life the last 38 years worth that I can remember. And I experienced everything. I experienced loss, gain, loss, gain, loss. Chapter 38, I lost, but I gained more than I lost. I gained me, which is the most important factor of me walking away from what I thought was my forever. And I'm okay. I am okay. So yesterday was day one of this documentary. Is called 365. And today is day one. And I want you guys to come with me on this journey. Some days going to be pretty. Some days going to be ratchet. Some days you're going to be like, who is this woman? And a lot of you guys don't know, I rock the Scorpio. I am a Scorpio to the heart. I'm a water sign. I'm a fish by nature. I love the water. But most importantly, and I know a lot of people don't believe in astrology and all that kind of crazy stuff. And I have a relationship with God. But again, if you want to know what a Scorpio is, come along with me on this journey, and I will introduce you to the most authentic Scorpio that you will ever encounter. So yeah, today is day one of 365. You guys come along with the journey, and I don't know why God is telling me to do this, because a part of me is very reluctant to share my personal story with you guys. But you know what? I'm going to do it. And for me, if this is going to take me to 45, which I'm a very person of numbers, 45 to me is my year of complete. And when I mean complete, not my life, 45 is the year a lot of my goals that I set for my life should come into play. I know they say if you want to laugh, tell God your plan, right? But I feel like God's plan is the goals that I am working on achieving, but it's timing. So day one of 365 is going to be my roadmap of getting me and my children to day 365 and to 45 of completion. And a lot of you guys probably like, what is this girl talking about? I want to retire at 45. And when I say retire, I want to retire from working to survive. So what I do in my business as a person who sells ROI, I want to work to enjoy. I want to work to give back. I want to work to inspire. I want to work to educate, but not work to survive. So I'm going to go get my pre-workout and put on my shoes and get in my car, which I call midnight, and I'm heading to the gym. But I wanted to come on out of obedience to let you guys know and welcome you guys to my personal documentary of 365. Stay tuned.